Carolina and beautiful Keenan City are nestled beneath the pine trees. The home of the North Carolina Tar Heels, fired up and ready for this energized battle. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the third-ranked team, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And the Tar Heels pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
A quick throw out left, complete. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Tar Heels with 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Snags the quick throw. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
And the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the Tar Heels churn out another first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Play number 12 on this drive coming up is the defense wearing down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Receiver makes the catch. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He stopped short of the mark. It's 4th down now.
North Carolina, 7. Miami, 0.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a 4th down completion. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Miami. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They'll try the right here. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
New center down for the offense, 1st and 10. Testing the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. There's the handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. Possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's past the marker and still going. The 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown for the U.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an outbound, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The important third down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the Tar Heels will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage down. It just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Nicholson.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion makes it second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Burks. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and the quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Tar Heels will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. With the catch, it's Burks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Caught quickly. Touchdown, North Carolina. Strong game by this quarterback.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's a sack. They've got him back at the 4-yard line. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the offense back out onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackled, but first down.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop it. Great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
He hands it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Will he score here? Touchdown, Hurricanes. Will take the lead in the second half. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
North Carolina, 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They look to throw it here on second down. He finds his man. Breaks loose at the 40. Great move in the open field. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. And he fires the football to the right side. He pulls it in for a big gain. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
A huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback in the receiver. You could see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusted that ball thrown to the outside, does a nice job of getting his feet down, and comes up with that big play.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They've got him again. Defense making it very tough down here on the goal line.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
So no gain on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 2. Tight end goes in motion. Third and goal. Try to make it on the ground.
What the fuck? What was that?
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Miami offense will take over first and
10. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First down. They're going to throw the football. The pass is caught. It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. Press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Provo. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down and 10. They'll give it to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Being set to kick the ball off now.
North Carolina, 21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this one is caught. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Running back with the football. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on 3rd down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down. And he's able to do that here in the 4th quarter.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to extend the play. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This quarterback on fire today.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Your worst-case scenario, go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. Looking for a deep completion. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one match.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. These are the moments you prepare for every week in practice. One final drive late in the game. And they hand it off to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, they're going to throw it. He stays alive. Extending the play now. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
He hands it off from the gun. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And it's good. He splits the uprights with a pressure kick to win it. Well, you love to see a game, Kurt, come down to the final possession. It was who's going to have the football last, and they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.